Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm being joined by my gorgeous co-host for the evening, the one and only Miss Nathalie, aka Lady Cafe O Late, aka the Pumpkin Empress. So we are here just banging out some reaction videos, and I just introduced her to her very first performance of Miss Morissette Amon when she was when she was singing Akin Kanlong on the Wish Bus, because you guys voted in the number of polls I put up in the last couple of weeks, and that's what you guys wanted to see her react to. And then in our commentary, I mentioned that while Akin Kanlong had this, she was singing with this very pretty, light kind of voice. She's got such a versatile voice, and she can, when she's ready, she can switch it up, and she can be all dark and delicious. And y'all know how I love those delicious low notes. And she's like, well, I want to hear the deliciousness. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what we're here to do.
We're
here
being stingy.
Yeah, so we're here to get her some deliciousness. So we're diving back into another thing that I've already seen, but she has not. This was my very first introduction to Morissette Amon ever on this channel when she sang Never Enough on the Wish Bus. Now, amazing things happen on the Wish Bus.
From The Greatest Showman. I love that song.
Now, amazing things happen on the Wish Bus. Anytime I've reacted to anything on the Wish Bus, it's always amazing. That's what I've come to see. And this was, like I said, this is my introduction to Morissette. This is what brought on Morissette Mondays. This is what brought Morissette into my life. And now we're just going to give Nathalie some of the deliciousness. So we're just going to dive on.
Ooh, I'm ready. Okay. Should I take a sip too? Am I even ready for this?
I mean, probably not, but it's okay. Of course, she's gorgeous again. Hater.
I'm trying to hold my breath.
Wish 1075.
Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream with me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand. Will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, and it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, never.
Nice and round and just smooth. Ooh.
Just sits so nice.
A little cry. You know how I feel about those. Oh.
All the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands can hold the world, and it'll never be enough, never be enough for me.
That little growl. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Never for me, never enough, never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough.
Beautiful, beautiful.
For me, for me.
It's disrespectful. She's being disrespectful again in my household.
Heifer. That's the only word I can think of right now.
But it comes from the most
endearing and beautiful
way.
place. Because you know how the song ends and she just gave you a little, no, this is mine. This is my version.
And that's what made me love her so much. That was my initial reaction, my initial introduction to her. And what I loved, and just even watching it back, every time I listen to it, like that whole, well, I was gonna say first verse. There's only one verse, and then we just sang the chorus like 40,000 times. It's a very short song, very not complicated.
No.
But that whole verse, like, you can hear every single consonant.
Yes, no throwaway endings, no throwaway parts. Because I remember my choir master used to say that. Sandwich it, sausage it. Say the phrase, the word. Don't throw these consonants and endings away. And you can hear it, and it's not forced.
Yes, no, because
It's
like
not forced
you could very easily, yes,
it's just feather light.
It's like, it's just, for me, like, coming from like a musical theater background, but just even a appreciator of music, like, it just makes the world of difference. Just hearing those clear, clean consonants,
Yes.
without, like you said, without it being forced, because she could very easily, you know, all the
This
stars
hand
down
is,
the spot.
you know, you don't want to. Yes, you can do that, but
Yes.
no. Clean and whisper,
Yes,
light.
like everything just felt light and easy.
And what's killing me is she's sitting down. I
She's
love it.
sitting down, she's sitting down, she's sitting down.
She is sitting down. And that means, because, you know, choir or whatever, they say, your diaphragm, your diaphragm. She's sitting on it.
But like anytime I watch her on here, and even though she's sitting,
And she doesn't sound like she's struggling.
exactly, because like if you notice when she's sitting, she sits in a very
Yes.
upright position. Her posture, so she's still elongating,
Yes.
you know, her, not her diaphragm, she's elongating her midsection
posture,
so
yeah.
that she has room to let her diaphragm sort of expand and contract.
Yeah, while sitting.
While sitting, and it's just
It sounds effortless. That's the thing.
effortless and just rings with such clarity. It's just, it's disrespectful. And then the little squeaks she would throw in here and there, the little growls
The
she
little
would throw
cry in her
in.
voice. Ooh. I have a thing about that. I love it.
And then, like you said, at the end, you think you know how it's going.
Yeah,
whatnot.
because I'm thinking, because she was singing it very cleanly, very classically, not too many embellishments, although if she did, you know, it would have been great and fine to make it your own. But I'm thinking, okay, she's just going to sing it straight, and then she gives you a at the end.
It's like,
Ah, I love it.
for me, because when I first heard Never Enough, well, after I heard it and I sent it to you, because when I first heard the song, I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, this song's amazing. And I immediately sent it over to her. I'm like, bitch, you need to learn this song. You need to learn this and sing this song because you would slay the hell out of this song.
I stopped singing for a long time. I stopped performing publicly. I stopped going to auditions.
Despite all my efforts to change
Yes,
that.
he's the one person that would call me and say, you need to learn this song, put it in your rotation. And I just felt that was what God was in there. And I worked it. Oh, I can sing that song.
Absolutely.
While driving my car. That's why I love the fact that she's singing it while sitting down. Because we all know our best concerts are in two places. The shower and your car. So I'm in my car, put on the Pandora and it's playing and that song comes in. Trust me, if you're at a red light and you're looking at me, hunty, you're going to get nothing but arms and body and and then red, green light, and then I'm gone, right? So the fact that she's sitting down and I stopped singing now, you know, when you sent that song to me, that along with This Is Me from The Greatest Showman, I was like, what? And then I said, no, if he thinks I can do this, I need to get on the good foot and do the bad thing, okay? And I can, and that's why I can appreciate Morissette singing the song, or anybody singing that song for that matter, because
it's a beast of a song.
it is. That's why when you sent it to me, I was
beast.
like, what do you want from my life? Why are you coming for me? Let me retire and be fine. And he just kept, did you learn it yet? Did you learn it yet? Are you going to put it on Smule? Are you going to do a video? And I'm like,
I was very
listen.
adamant. I needed it in my life.
I still haven't done it. But
She
at least he
hasn't, but it's
knows. At least he knows I can. But hearing that is so beautiful. So beautiful. And she's sitting there and it's effortless. And even if someone has to dig down deep in the basement and push out a song and give it to you with grit, I don't mind that.
No, absolutely.
You care enough to go and give it to me, whichever way you know how. But this wow. And you've mentioned her name, but you know, in the whole blah 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 of life and stuff, and I'm like, Morissette, and I'm thinking to myself a different type of Morissette artist, but you're like, no, this person's different. He's like, don't look at anything, don't listen to anything until you come to me, and that's why we're here.
I can't have you pre-exposed to
and
things.
I didn't hear this before, so he was like, I need you to react to it, so don't listen and watch anything, especially of his, which is hard because, you know, I get alerts and then I'm like, oh, nope, that's her name is right there. I'm not going to watch it. I swear I haven't until we've been doing this today. So, wow.
Yeah,
and with that song, you got to have a lot of control. Breath control, so it doesn't sound like, enough. No.
breath control, stamina.
Yes.
Because, like, it's one thing, like I said in the last one, it's one thing like hit a whistle or, you know, hit a note out.
Yes.
But to consistently be up there in that, you know, upper chest belt, that head, you know, like, it's hard. It's hard to just, like, live up there for that entire, because the whole first verse, you know, the whole verse, there's no first verse.
Well, the first part of it is very low.
It's very light and easy and
Almost
whatnot,
in the
but-
basement.
Yes.
You know.
And then you just jump up to here for the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of the song, and you're just up there the entire time. You don't get any break. You don't get to come down for a word or for, no, you're up there the whole
You barely
damn
get a
time.
chance to swallow in order to recoup and then keep
It's
going.
a beast
God
of a
forbid if
song.
your lips get chapped or dry, like one into one of these, you're not going to. You're not going to be able to, and still be consistent with the flow of how the song is supposed to
It
be.
is a beast of a song.
That's true skill and talent. It's effortless. Like figure skaters. They get on there
They just make it.
until they stop. And then you're like, wow. Everything
okay.
keeps moving and smooth.
Yeah, and it just makes you think like, okay, that was
They're
easy. I
floating.
can go do that. And then you go try to do
twist
that.
your ankle and you're
you
walking
know,
with a cane for 2 weeks.
that's, you know,
That's happened
It's
to
fine.
me.
It's fine.
While in college. But yeah, so I'm feeling magic right now. I'm feeling from the first one to this one, and those are not easy songs.
No.
They're
So
not.
you can see why she is currently, I thought she was my second most reacted to person on the channel behind my queen, Miss Kelly Clarkson. But when we checked in our last reaction, I saw that she had one more reaction video than my queen, Miss Kelly Clarkson.
You better fix that.
I'm gonna fix that soon. I gotta catch Kelly up. But you can see why she is like neck and neck with Kelly with the number of reactions to her that I've done on the
Yes.
channel, because she's amazing. She's amazing, and her fan base is so hardcore. She's got such a dedicated fan base, and they're like,
She's got one more now.
as soon as they find someone who's like, ooh, you appreciate our queen, here's 700 other performances that she will have fun. And it's like, okay, I'll get to these when I can.
And they even telling me, when you gonna get here? When you gonna get here? When you gonna get here? I'm waiting. And I'm like, I'm here.
I had to postpone this recording session
Yes.
for like 2-3 weeks. First, you know, something else went down. Then we had hurricanes getting ready to blow through Florida, and so I'm just so happy we're here. I'm happy we're getting through this. So.
Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, this revisit of a reaction from me and this initial reaction for her.
Beautiful.
If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like us to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. We'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Love ya.
Bye.
Here you guys go. A shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.